My name is Ryan Pitts, and today I'm introduced to you the topic of happiness and everything surrounding it. Did you know that only 17% of college-age students are actually happy? So that means 83% of us aren't truly happy, whether it be the stress from grades or attaining the GPA you want or paying for college or many other aspects of life. We aren't actually happy. While I researched this for two whole weeks, I thought I knew so much about what makes us happy, how we can get it, the steps to take, but I was very wrong in my research. So today I'm going to introduce you the misconceptions surrounding happiness, what actually makes us happy, the benefits of happiness, and the steps we can take to get to where we want to be in our happiness. First, I'm going to talk about the misconceptions. So everyone thinks they know that money doesn't equal happiness, and oh, that's just common knowledge, Well, that is true, but to a certain extent. So money can equate to happiness if you don't have your basic needs met, whether it be water, food, rent, or other things. And if you don't have those needs met, then money does equate to happiness. And once you get those needs met, then you do have the stress lifted off of you and you are a little bit happier. But after that, each increment, people think they need more money and more money and more to get the happiness they need. But that is just not true at all. People need to realize that just that little bit more money is maybe going to be able to get you the things you want, but that does not equal your happiness. Next is the perception of happiness and thinking that once you have that happiness, that you're going to have it forever and it's just going to stay there. And that's just not true. In a podcast by Laurie Santos called The Happiness Lab, posted on September 17, 2019 in episode 2, it says, your emotional system has to come back to baseline so it can once again guide you to the next good thing that you as an organism ought to be doing. And she's just saying that once you attain that thing that gets you happy, it'll keep you there for a little bit, whether it's a couple hours, maybe a day, or just a few minutes, but you just come back to baseline and you're back to normal, not happy, not sad, just back to normal, and there's no such thing as happier ever after. That's just plain straight up facts. Point 2 is, next I'm going to talk about what actually makes us happy. In a TED Talk by Robert Waldinger, posted on January 25th, 2015, he says that the clearest message that we get from this 75-year-old study is this: good relationships keep us happier and healthier, period. So in a study he was handed down, has been going on for over 75 years. They're going through all aspects of people's life, whether it's your physical health conditions like heart, health, breathing, stuff like that, or your mental, like how happy you are, and other things, sadness, and other things like that. And what he discovered was that one of the most shocking discoveries of the study was that people who are happier have more social connection. They have close friends, family. They're always talking to one another. They don't cut each other off. They're there for each other. And people don't realize that, you don't have to shut everyone off to figure out what's going to make you happy and what you do next in life and whatnot. You have to keep those people close and talk to them and ask them for advice and whatnot. And that's what brings the happiness that people seek and desire. Next is I'm going to talk about kindness and how that can actually make us happy. So, for instance, say you're just walking into a building and you hold open a door for someone. That is a simple act of kindness. People do that all the time, all day, every day, It's not out of the ordinary, but that does bring people happiness. And in a web article written by Dr. Laurie Santos, posted on April 2018, she said, what you find is that consistently happier people are thinking about doing more kind things and are more motivated to do those kind things. So you find those people who are always saying hello to people, opening doors, just doing these small things. They do that more often because they have this sense of happiness. They don't realize it, but it does make them happy. And it does make them want to do these things more often. It makes the world a better place in return. It's not that hard. It's quite amazing, honestly. Next are the benefits of happiness. And this, I would say, is a little underlooked. People think, oh, happiness, you just get this feeling, you smile, you're happy, your worries go away for a little bit. Yeah, that does happen, but there are also some better things that happen. Like, happiness can bring success. In my survey that I sent out on February 1st, 2019, I asked the question asking people whether they thought that you get happiness from achieving your goals, or being happy helps you get to those goals and help achieving that status that you want. And it was a mixed answers. People went both ways, one or the other. And the correct answer was that being happy helps you reach your goals that you want to get to in life. And that's just a fact. It was also proven in that study that I talked about earlier that being happier helped people attain the things they wanted and get to where they wanted to be. So, I mean, working 9 to 5, grinding, that's a good thing to make money for you and your family and whoever you're providing for, but it doesn't necessarily equate to happiness. You have to have that happiness to attain your dreams that you want and other things like that. Next is the physical health benefits of happiness. In a magazine article written by Kira Newman, July 28, 2015, Healthier Hearts, people have, in a study done by her, it showed that people with healthier hearts are happier. So this happiness comes from equates to a healthier heart. And in the study, the people that went in that day, they got their hearts checked, and the people that were healthier on that day had better heart rhythms, heart palpitations, and other things. And I mean, I don't see why people would forgo happiness and a healthier heart. It doesn't make any sense, because if it were up to me, I would much rather prefer a healthier heart, and that would honestly make me happier. Last is the steps that we could take to get this happiness. First is changing your perspective. In a book written by Sean Accord, The Happiness Advantage, he says, the role happiness plays should be obvious. The more you pick up on the positive around you, the better you feel. So if you're always noticing the negatives and what is wrong with the world, you're not going to realize the good things in life that you have, or you're not going to be happy. You're always going to be down. You're always going to be sad. It's not what you want to feel like. You want to look at the better things in life, the glass half full. And with this realization, you become happier. You look at the better things. You realize that the world isn't all that bad. There's the good things in life that you get to look forward to. And next is gratitude. Be thankful for things. You don't always get a second chance in life, and to just stop and think about the things that you're happy for and that you're thankful for, not the things that you want, and say, oh, I'd be happier if I had this, but I'm so happy I have this amazing friend or amazing family, or that I'm doing well in school right now. Just stop and realize that it isn't all that bad. So today, I hope I persuaded you into taking the steps to becoming more happy and pursuing your happiness and helping you become a better person and making the world around you better. Thank you.